Where is my woman? Can I bring her home? Have I driven her away? Is she gone? Morning comes the sunrise and I'm driven to my bed. I see that it is empty and there's devils in my head. I embrace the many-colored beast. I grow weary of it. 420 was recorded and played by Stephen Stills in modal tuning. This is a way to make it easier to get into playing the song just by adjusting one string, the E string down to D. It doesn't sound the same, but it's not bad. It's close. So the first chord is here, 5th fret of the E string, 7th fret of the B string. The next chord is just 2 frets lower, same thing, and then a D chord. Here's the melody for the first 3 chords. E string, B string, E string, B string, E string, B string, G string, open B string, G string, put your fingers back down for the D chord, E string, B string. So the idea is to add to the melody an alternating bass. The bass D string and the D string with your thumb. It starts with a pinch of the bass D string with the E string for 2 beats. Then you hit the D string for 2 beats. Then you hit the bass D string for 1 beat. Then the B string for 1 beat. And then the D string for 2 beats. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Same thing here. If you're doing the introduction before singing, you can do pattern 2 for the intro like this. I find it easier to use my index finger on the D string and my thumb on the bass D string. You have to hit the D string first, so it's like a preceding beat. 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. When you get to the D chord, it starts out with a pattern 1 type of picking. So if you're coming from pattern 1, it starts out with a pinch the same way. If you're coming from pattern 2, you can play that D string on the 8th beat before you go into the D chord. So here's the D chord. So it starts out with pattern 1 for the first 7 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then on the 8th beat you play the G string. So this measure is like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then you're going to play the open B string with the bass D string. So to facilitate that, you have to lift up at least 1 finger. You could just lift up your ring finger, but to make it clean sounding, I prefer to lift up 2 fingers. and play that B string with the bass D string. And then the G string again. Then you have to play the D string after that. So the second measure is like this. And then you put the D chord back on and you hit the E string, bass D string, B string, D string. So if the second measure is like this. Counting it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the whole thing. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then it gets into an F chord and a G chord. So the F chord, since it's tuned down on the E string, you get your ring finger on the 3rd fret of that bass string, your pinky on the 3rd fret of the D string, index finger on the 1st fret of the B string, and you can leave the G string open. Doesn't sound bad that way. The G chord is same formation as the F chord, just 2 frets higher. And then you go to this chord. That's the 8th fret of the E string and the 10th fret of the B string. For F and G, you can do a variation of Travis picking like this. The first note there's 2 beats, on the last note there's 2 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then you play this chord, which is the 8th fret of the E string, 10th fret of the B string. And again, you're going to be alternating your thumb and get this melody into it. And it's not like this. You hear the timing of it. So it fits in with the alternating bass like this. Starts off with a pinch of the bass D string with the E string, and then a pinch of the D string with the B string, and then the E string. So the beginning is like this. Remembering that you're alternating the bass with your thumb, you're going to go back to the bass D string, so like this. And then you're going to play the B string after that. And then you're going to play the D string after that. And then what you're going to do is you're going to pinch the bass D string with the E string like this. And hold on to that. This last chord is 2 measures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These are the 2 ways of doing it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He was tired of being poor, and he wasn't into selling door to door, and he worked like the devil